So let's
It's a
talk about it.
3 difference, dude.
You want to talk the
Scary.
East? You want to talk the East or the West first?
For what?
Am I drunk or you? The final NBA standings predictions of the year.
Well, we went on and talked about other shit for an hour.
Yeah, no, we went and talked about Draymond, but I want to go on and predict the standings. East or West first?
East is easier.
All right. Well, for the East, I obviously have Boston at number one.
No one cares.
Boston's number
East.
one, the best team in the East.
No.
Milwaukee, number two. Number
Yep.
three, I have Cleveland. Number four,
Yep.
I have the Knicks. Number five, I don't know if this is a hot take, but I do have Miami jumping out of the play-ins and into a solidified playoff spot at number five. They have a pretty easy schedule going on the remainder of the season, and I just think they're locked in. They just dropped 60. They just won by like 60 versus, now mind you, it's just Portland, but they did win by 60 versus another NBA team.
Yeah.
I got Orlando at 6, and then in my play-ins, the 4 teams that will be in the play-ins on the East, I got Indiana at 7, which I don't know if that's just more personally to make the play-ins more interesting. Because, like, you could easily just have Indiana and Halliburton make the playoffs without the worries of playing in the play-ins. But I also would rather see Joel come back and Philly and Indiana have a really good playing game.
Yes, that'd be cool.
Because I do have Philly at 8, and then 9 and 10, I have Chicago and Atlanta, which I could care less about.
No one cares.
Any differences for you, changes for you, ideas for you?
I know one guy on the Magic. 2, I don't know how they have a good record. Paolo is probably very underrated right now. And is Markelle Fultz still there, or is he in Philly? I have no idea. I honestly haven't watched basketball in 6 years.
Bro, it's funny because, bro, it's like,
I'm being dead serious.
Bro, you say that, but we talk about the NBA so often, or like all the time, and then you're like, is Patrick Beverly still in Minnesota? Or like, what's going on with him? Like you just say the funniest shit.
Where is Ben?
Oh my.
Oh no. Oh, he's a Buck. He's also out for the season, so who cares?
And you said that he played last night, so he's not out for the season. He played.
He said he had a surgery.
No. Patrick Beverly played last night. So...
You said he played the other night when he didn't.
Look it up. I watched the man play last night. They lost.
You said he played the other night against the Lakers, and
the
he
Bucks.
He did play last night.
They
he
lost
had 2
to Phoenix.
rebounds and was 0 for 4 from the field.
Yes, the Bucks lost to Phoenix. He played.
Who's letting P-Bev shoot 3 threes? What are we doing?
But no, that's what I'm saying. How do you go from out for the season to playing the same day? Because I saw that day, like that Patrick Beverly will miss months.
Who did I say? Did I say Markelle Fultz?
You asked me where Markelle Fultz played basketball.
Yeah, he's on the Magic. I was right.
But, I mean, I wouldn't even say Paolo is underrated. I think there's only so far you could go with the rating. Like, it's like, yeah, he's good. He's cool. I mean, you're also...
But he's 21. Like, he's fucking brand new.
Yeah, you're also the Magic in the East. You guys have no promise for at least this season. So, I mean...
Yeah, he's averaging 22, 6 and 5, 7 and 5.
You want to talk about the way more interesting conference?
Are they more interesting, or is it just... No, it's way more interesting. Like, by
West,
1,000 miles.
The West is way more interesting. So, number 1, I have Denver. Denver, they're going to win number 1 seed again. Jokic is the best fucking player in the world. Whatever.
Is he?
Huh?
Is he not?
No.
That's weird.
When it comes to... See, here's my thing, though. It's like, at the end of the day, the best basketball player in the world isn't always who wins MVP that year. And the team with the best player that wins the finals isn't always the best player in the league. It's like, it's so weird. Like, to me, especially in basketball, there is an easy difference between people who have great success in the NBA and then people who are obviously way better just because we know about the bag they have when it comes to basketball.
Yeah.
Like, we all know where Carmelo Anthony should be ranked when it comes to a hooper.
Yes.
But
yeah, there's a different, like, KD is probably up there, top 5 Hooper.
And it's not the same in or it's not the same in football.
No,
Like there are quarterbacks who are great, but it really doesn't fucking matter.
doesn't. Well,
Um, but I'm saying like in the grand scheme of things, like there's so many more quarterbacks than like I don't know,
yeah.
like
Then even ones we
Carmelo
talk.
Anthony's, if that makes any
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
But
But yeah,
either
no.
way,
There's in the NBA. There's guys who are actual good hoopers,
okay, put it
and
to
then
you like this: Carmelo Anthony would be somebody like what? Philip Rivers.
probably
Philip
just never
Rivers
got
ain't talked about. Philip
no.
Rivers ain't nobody talking about Philip. No, nobody wants a Philip Rivers podcast. Nobody cares about him. People want
No
to
one
hear
cares about
Melo talk.
12 kids.
People want to hear Melo's opinion on the game. It's because we know deep down inside, it's like bro's a true hooper. We know what he's gonna have something to bring to the table when it comes to
Yeah,
talking about basketball. But like you said, is Jokic the best player in the league? No,
no.
I don't think so. I don't know if he might be one of the only NBA players that would say he's not the best NBA player in the league.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
you know
think
what
he
I mean?
ever. He was. He's just a.
Like I could see him being
I mean,
to be honest, I honestly don't know how we keep winning. Like I
I
really
haven't. I mean, he doesn't watch basketball. He doesn't care. I can't blame him. I'm not watching this product.
don't. I'm not, but they're gonna be the one seed in the West. They're gonna be the one seed in the West.
You sure the
Um,
Thunder?
no, because I had Minnesota at 2 and then OKC at 3. Which
But to me, like these fucking top teams just
what
make no sense. They're gonna get bumped quick,
you think so?
and then the playing teams are gonna take over. It doesn't make any sense. The West. The
I
fuck are the
wouldn't.
Timberwolves doing up here?
I wouldn't be surprised if
What if
Minnesota.
Josh Giddey's fucking holding a ring next year?
I'll put it to you like this:
Be a fucking what are those things called? A ring pop?
I
They
wouldn't. I wouldn't be surprised in a world where if Denver has to play Phoenix round 1 and Minnesota has to play Sacramento, Minnesota makes it into the second round and Denver gets bumped.
Fair.
Like I think there are certain matchups where Minnesota and
It's possible.
OKC make it through the first round at least over some team that might be considered better. Now
Yeah.
OKC, they're on this streak of being like super young with a bunch of potential, but already doing very well.
Yeah.
But I hate Josh Giddey.
He's not
So
even. He's not even a factor, dude.
no, but the fact that
The fact that he's still in the league,
that he's on a roster,
yeah, is pretty
um,
shitty.
I just don't want to see OKC do good at all, do well at all. So I do have them at number 3 though. I have Dallas at number 4. Which
Giddy was the leading scorer the other night.
can we just talk about Dallas for a second? And just talk about Ramadan Kyrie, and how crazy he's just been. I mean, every year. Let's be real. I mean, this ain't the first
Does he
time
go
we've
nuts
seen.
for Ramadan?
Come on, but it's Ramadan Kyrie, bro. This is
Does he
Ramadan
go nuts
Kyrie.
for Ramadan?
This is Ramadan Kyrie. You know what Kyrie does. You know what he
Dropping
does.
30 bag.
But
Not
I mean, you just brought up his hook shot. You remember a couple episodes ago.
that was weeks ago. Was
No,
that on Ram?
that was Ramadan Kyrie. That was
Like,
the beginning. That was the beginning of Ramadan Kyrie,
I
I
like it.
believe. But I wanted to talk about this and have this as a topic, but it just slipped my mind, and maybe I'll do a little more research and make it. You know what? I'll even promise it as next episode's one of a topic. But the Mavericks have been on an absolute run.
Mm.
The weird thing is, it's like we talked about a Hoopers team, like a Hoopers
That is
highlight reel.
yeah.
A Hooper's dream. Like you want to watch Kyrie and Luca just go back and forth,
Yeah.
getting in their bags. Like it's beautiful. But
Yeah.
I think we both agreed that it's not going to be enough to win the finals.
No.
But the run they're on now is
Pretty sick.
really making me reconsider their chances at going on a run in these playoffs, because
I would love to see them deep in the playoffs,
I
but
would love it. I'd love it. Like Kyrie,
it's
I really fucked with Kyrie, bro. I really fucked with Kyrie.
what
And
changed.
his attitude.
I know I'm fucking with you, dude.
I mean, I'm saying like, okay, like even when he left Cleveland and he went to Boston, it's like
Cleveland.
I wasn't even pissed at that, but the way that situation was handled, and then he goes to Brooklyn and it's more drama between those two teams. I kind of got over Kyrie. I was over it, but
I
then
know, but now he's cool again. Now I like him again.
he comes back. He goes to Dallas, and he's just giving us great basketball because
Yeah,
you got to
and then
remember.
and then shutting his mouth.
You
It's
got to
awesome.
remember, we like to see basketball players play basketball. We like to see quarterbacks throw the football. We do not care about what shape you think the earth is.
No.
We want to see you hoop. Kyrie, you got one of the best bags in NBA history. Unload it. Just unload it. And now that we're in this, now that we're back in the NBA state where it's just Kyrie giving buckets and just putting on highlight tape after highlight tape.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Dallas going anywhere. I want to see them stay in the playoffs
No. Yeah.
as
No, I
long
want to
as
see them
possible.
ball the fuck up.
I got them fourth seed, and fifth seed I got the Clippers. The Clippers have the biggest thing for me, which I'm gonna give credit to Brandon for this. I was talking to Brandon off pod. He said he was like, bro, you know what's weird? He's like the problem with the Clippers is he was like they don't really have like an identity, and I'm like you are 100% right. The
Yeah.
Clippers are 4 stars,
Superstars. Four
superstars.
former.
Uh, that's not. I know you. Look, look, look,
What the fuck was that
look,
noise, dude?
look, look, look. If Russ is a number one on a lot of other NBA teams, he's putting up better numbers. Same as James Harden, but
No, I agree, but
either
they're
way,
all former. I mean, two former MVPs
yeah, yeah, yeah. The two former are the two
7 years
ones.
ago.
The two formers are the two ones that made you say former. But either
Yeah,
way,
years ago.
this team, they don't really like you don't like when I think of the Clippers, I don't really know what I expect from the Clippers. It's like to me when I think of the Clippers, it's like, all right, well, who's gonna have a night? Kawhi, PG,
Who's
is James
who's
Harden
going to be on the court? Is what
Is James Harden dusting off and getting 12 assists?
no,
Like
is
what's happening?
Kawhi going to take the night off because his dog died?
Kawhi's been Kawhi's been out. He's been fine this year. I mean,
I know,
he's
but
dealing with a little bit of the past like 2 weeks he was day to day, but I mean he's
I mean, but when you play a full season, who knows if you got the stuff for the playoffs?
I'll put it to you like this:
Playoff P.
if the standings are what they are, Clippers Dallas in the first round, Dallas is making it out.
Really?
And I hate to say that. I hate to shit on like the team that I am rooting for this season, but just I don't know, bro. Like Dallas clicks on they are firing on all cylinders right now,
Right
and the
now.
Clippers. But bro, we're so close to the playoffs. Like
Fair.
right now matters more than ever.
Yeah.
We are so close to the playoffs. Like it's like any injury, any hot streak, any shit streak, like anything, it is so important right now because
Yeah.
we are so close to the playoffs. Like I can fucking feel it. We are so close. And a
I hope
Dallas.
something is good out of the playoffs because right now I feel nothing. I want to see Zion in a playoff series. I like it
All right. Well, I got New Orleans number 6.
in the playoffs.
Number 6 in the playoffs. They make the playoffs, which they just had. They just had a hell of a fucking game. I can't remember versus who. What? Milwaukee, I think. I can't remember who. If you want to fact check me, actually, I'll fucking fact check it. They just had a fantastic game versus whatchamacallits, but
Milwaukee.
yeah, Milwaukee. Okay, yeah, they just beat them.
Did they?
Correct, right?
No, I was just repeating Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee. They lost to them.
They did beat Milwaukee.
Which that's the thing, Devin. I didn't want to bring it up because I didn't know how confident I was in this take, but it seems like Milwaukee's kind of crumbling.
They're fine.
Devin,
They're fine.
We just said right now is more important than ever. They're losing to the Pelicans. They're losing to the Lakers in double overtime.
Good.
They're losing to the Lakers double OT without LeBron. They let Austin Reeves drop a 30-point triple-double on them.
Yeah, these are two teams in the West that they don't have to worry about for another fucking 2 months.
You're right. They won't have to worry about them because they're not making it out the East.
Exactly.
They're not making it out the East.
What are we doing?
And that's a problem. But in the play,
that's a problem.
That's a problem. But look, in the play-ins for the West, I got number 7, Sacramento. Number 8, the Lakers. Number 9, Phoenix. And number 10, the Houston Rockets. Get the fucking Golden State Warriors out of my plans. Get rid of Draymond Green.
Warriors.
And trade Klay Thompson. Look, you can.
The whole team's going to get gutted.
Look, you can take the other side all you want just for the hell of it. I like Curry too. I'm a fan of bro. I want to see him continue to win.
No, you're not, dude.
No, I am. I fuck with Curry. It just, I'm disappointed that the Warriors have let so many things hold him back still.
Yeah.
You know, like one of my biggest reasons about defending Jordan Poole was for the future of the Warriors.
Yes.
Because my whole thing is, it's like, how much longer can you bank on a motherfucker like Draymond over some young, promising guy like Jordan Poole? It's like, at the end of the day, I don't really give a fuck what happens. I know that the hate is way too overboard right now because the Wizards just suck. And he'll bounce back and have better seasons than he did this year. But my whole thing was the Warriors made a terrible move when they did that. And the Warriors have done nothing but make more moves to hold Steph Curry back.
Yes.
They pick up fucking Chris Paul. They get rid of Jordan Poole. They keep Draymond and Klay Thompson past the trade deadline and hope and pray to the 10th seed. You know, it's like
they're gonna snag the 10er, but
and you know that's what's sad is that they're banking on snagging a 10er. So you know, it's like that's just sad to me. It's sad to me, but that's what
it is.
Did you have any differences or changes or what?
That's good enough. Yeah, as long as the Pelicans are making it, I like that a lot.
I mean, I got Pelicans.
Yeah, I think the Warriors will make it, but
you really fuck with Zion, huh?
I do. I'm a big fan.
I fuck with Zion too, but can you?
He's like, you know how like you're a fan of Russ. Zion's the only guy who like I can wholeheartedly say that I'm a fan of watching.
Well, I will say I'm a big fan of Bi.
Sure,
I am a big fan of Bi. So if I can watch New Orleans and you can enjoy Zion, and I can.
He's the slim cheaper.
I can watch Bi. You can watch Zion. I'm completely cool with that. My biggest thing is just someone like Zion. It's like, as somebody who like aspired to be an athlete or whatever, it's like to have that opportunity and be like, I can't lie, bro. I just love food. It's like, it's just kind of annoying.
I know, but
it's kind of annoying.
He admitted he was young and stupid.
That's fine. See, but
now he's doing his thing.
I hear a lot of people. Go ahead.
He doesn't have weapons.
I hear a lot of people say, "Don't shit on Bi now. Don't fucking do it." Bi and CJ, come on, stop it. CJ McCollum is doing a lot better than I thought he would. But let me say that I will. What I was saying is, I've heard a lot of people go like, "I was young, I was dumb." I don't want to jump like, all right, so you say you're young and dumb, and then like the first 6 months you're like doing really good, and then like you shit the bed, like and
you turn into Charles Barkley.
Give me proof. I want you to have a really good postseason run, and then go into next year with the same amount of confidence as you had, and build on that, and not eat all off season and fuck porn stars that are going to try to exploit you.
Agreed. Yeah. That did happen. It's a national tragedy. It really is.
National tragedy. I can't believe we spent so much time talking about Mariah Mills on this podcast.
Yeah, you did. You're the one that you love talking about these people, dude. Okay. You love shit.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about these ladies.
First of all, we brought her up twice.
Did we?
The reason we did was the story and how there was two roads. There was two roads you had to take. She immediately came out and was like, Draymond's a piece of shit. He wouldn't give me money, and he said he would. I believe that. I said Draymond. Yeah, no way Mariah Mills is fucking Draymond.
But
Zion, she's like,
You know what that means?
you know exactly what it means. Come on.
No, I don't.
Stop trying, because you know what that means. Look, he was coming out saying like, oh, he said he was going to pay me and he didn't. Bro, rappers flex that. They flex. Yeah, I said I was going to buy a bitch a flight. Now she's stuck in Paraguay. Like, it don't matter. They're going to talk their shit.
Yeah.
But I kind of believed it. But then she came out.
Fake pregnant.
Remember that video? We played the video on the pod. She was like, Zion Williamson is a women abuser. And it's like, all right, you just sound like you're fucking
like, no, you're
making this shit up. But what were we talking about? Draymond being a fucking idiot or what?
I have no idea.